Yo, what's good? I'm back again for another update. Currently on the way to my parents' house, about to work on the motor. Finally gotten some progress done. The heads I sent to the machine shop. Same guy that built the engine, sent them over to him to put the valve springs on. So I got those put on. God damn, it's hot. Hold on. AC on real quick. But sent the heads over to him. He ended up doing a valve job on the new heads, pretty much, to get everything like trued and perfect. So yeah, I did all that shit, put the springs on. Now I also just got the harmonic balancer, the fluid dampener. Ordered that came. And so I'm on the way right now to go check that out, and then go pretty much start assembling some of the engine, like the cam, shit like that. Might have to try to go get a little 2-jaw puller or somewhere. But yeah, I'm on the way right now currently, so it might be a little bit of traffic. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see right now. I might have to adjust my fucking shit. I gotta adjust my lens. Anyways, yeah, I'm on the way though, so check back in a second when I get there, or when I get closer. We on the way. God damn it, whole tire's gone. Just got out here to my parents' house, finna start working on this motor. I actually gotta see what this fucking harmonic balancer looking like. And I might need to go to the store just to go get a 2-jaw puller. So I'll see right now, see what we're talking about. Come back in a second. Here's the new motherfucking harmonic balancer. Fluid dampener. Good replacement for the stock. Better than the ATI. Doesn't have the fucking wearable rubber components like the ATI. This one's fluid, so it doesn't wear. Good replacement. Just noticed I need a goddamn barbell. I don't have the fucking barbell.
Está curiosita la camarita esa.
Got the engine, or not really complete, but engine long block is pretty much ready to go. Cam is in, oil pump is in, heads are on, bolted down, and the valley cover is on. Fucking timing cover is on. Just need to put the rear cover on. Had a lot of bullshit today. Didn't really get to record anything. Hands are so greasy, and I didn't really have a chance to record. It kind of sucks. But at least we're getting somewhere for the most part. It's looking good now. Starting to finally look like an engine. I'm back here to the motherfucking parents' house. Got the engine. That's what the engine's looking like. So last time I came and I was working on the engine, I didn't really get too much of me putting it together. Being that I was so fucking dirty, hands oily shit. And I was like putting all the stuff together and stuff, so I was having issues with this fucking thing. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to put some. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit of thread sealant in here. But I was having issues with this, not wanting to tighten down, so I bought the thread or the stud kit for the rockers. ARP stud kit. And of course I was short one, but that was my fault because I bought the fucking half off price one on Amazon, which still was a good deal because normally it's like 130 bucks for the set, and I got this for like 60 or 70 bucks, but it was just missing one. So yep, put together everything else, torque. I finally got this thing on for the coolant, torqued it down. I gotta tighten this down still, but it's no real concern right now. Timing cover, everything's all tightened up. ARP everything. ARPZs, 1/2 inch head studs. Those 1/2 inch studs. What do you want, neighbor cat? Damn neighbor cat. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get these things on all these heads. Get them ready to get fucking bolted down. Well, I'm not gonna bolt them down, but just get them ready to put them in. And I'm gonna remeasure my push rod length because I just want to make sure. I just want to double check before I order anything. So yep, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that. Oh, another thing too. Another thing that kind of got me stuck right now is the balancer. Let me grab it. So I have my fluid dampener. Got my fluid dampener that I ordered, but the only problem is that since this is a LSA crank, the LSA crank has the keyway on the front side. So if you see that keyway right there, this keyway, it's on the front. And on the regular LS3s, that keyway is not there. It's actually further back, all the way back. So look, I'll show you here. Here's the LS3 crank, and the keyway is all the way back here. And my guess is because it's a LSA supercharged motor, they put the keyway on the front so that crank gear doesn't spin, or the crank doesn't spin the harmonic balancer. So what I'm gonna have to do, I have to take this balancer. What the fuck is going on? I gotta take this goddamn balancer to the machine shop or someone and try to have them cut a keyway slot into this fucking balancer, because I can't put it on if that keyway is right there. So that's the big hang up now. That's the next hang up I got going right now. So right now I'm trying to figure out who's going to be able to cut that keyway slot. So, which I had talking to a couple different places. I talked to this one place called Cast Car here in Sacramento. They said they could probably do it. I just gotta go bring it by and have them check it out. But I'm still thinking about going over there, checking it out, because I talked to my engine builder, the guy that built the engine and did my heads. He said he could probably do it too. The only thing, his schedule is pretty short, so he likes to leave early. So I called him a second ago. He told me he was going to be gone in like an hour, so I don't think I have no time to get over there because he's on the other side of town. So I might try to go over there maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will be able to. But I'm going to try to get that figured out. But in the meantime, I'm going to get these rocker studs put on and tightened down. I think I'm going to put a little bit of thread locker because I could see. If you could see. Oh, wait. Damn, this thing doesn't like to focus, does it? So in here, I don't know if you can see daylight. Through that little hole, there's each of these intake ports. Each of these intake ports, there's a little hole where the bolt seeps through. So I'm gonna put a little bit of thread locker on the studs and then put those in. Hopefully everything's all good, and I will be checking back. Give me a couple minutes. Alright, so I think I just came up with a fucking breakthrough here. So story is with this head. So if you see here, so on Mass Performance website, it says LS7 right here. So on their website, it specifies that this head is required to use the LS7 style rockers, right? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Anyways, this head is supposed to use LS7 style rockers, right? So I kind of fucked up on my own part, but my thoughts were, since it's a LS7 style head, for some reason I thought I would have to use LS7 style rocker arm bolts. But so what I'm testing here. So with this stud kit that I ordered, is meant to fit on the LS7 style head. So and also these other bolts that I ordered, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, where the fuck is it? It's right over here. Anyways, these bolts here, you see it says LS7 only. So when I was doing my first pushrod measurement test here, I was using these bolts here. I was using those to test the pushrod length. Me thinking that these were going to be all LS7 style bolts as well, I started noticing when I would stick the bolt in, it wouldn't protrude all the way through the hole here. You can't really see it, but you can kind of see it there. Each of these ports has a little hole from where the bolt passes through. I was noticing that with the LS7 style bolts, that these weren't reaching all the way down, along with the studs. So if you screw the stud all the way down, it goes way past what I'm able to even use. So it makes it pretty much like, if I wanted to be long enough to be able to sit the rocker on there and tighten it down, this has to be pretty fucking loose. So what I'm starting to find out now is that this head, even though it's supposed to run an LS7 style rocker, I'm supposed to continue to use the LS3 style head, the LS3 bolts. But there's a but. The LS3 fucking bolt only works perfectly on these fucking what is it, the intake ports. So through these, these bolts right here, these LS7 ones aren't long enough to reach down here. But they're perfect length for the exhaust ports. Actually, I don't know. Let me see. So anyways, come to find out, I pretty much ordered 2 sets of bolts that I might not end up using. These studs I might not end up using at all. Or actually, I can't even use them at all. Because this fucking nut flange is way too big. It's way too big and it doesn't fit in the trunnion here. This shit, the circle doesn't fit inside the trunnion. So I can't even screw it down. So I can't even use these fucking things. So I just wasted my fucking money pretty much. And I'm going to end up trying to return this shit. Cause yeah. Anyways, so what it looks like I'm going to end up having to do. Cause I noticed that the LS3 bolt is perfect for this first fucking rocker. But it's way too long for this one. So it looks like I might have to run 2 different size bolts. The stock LS3 bolt for the first intake port, and then the shorter LS7 style bolt for the exhaust port. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually test my theory out. Cause yeah, this is not right. I mean, it's good now, like now the motherfucker's in there firm and everything, but you know, I'm gonna have to run 2 different size bolts, I think. So I'm gonna try to figure this out and I'll get back to it. Alright, I'm back. So ended up finding out some things here. So looks like I will be able to use the stock LS3 bolts on all of them except for one, which is the LS7 style bolt, which is a little shorter. For some reason this hole is shallow, and on this side it's the same thing. They're all the LS3 except for one. This one's the shallow one here that the LS3 won't go all the way in. Or let me actually try it again. Let me see. Maybe it was dirty. But what it looks like, see, it's not going all the way in. I don't know if this thread's dirty. But see how taller it is than the rest of them? It's not going to be able to compress the rocker arm. Actually, it might. Yeah, actually, I think threads are just dirty on one of the screws. Yeah, that should be able to work there. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this one, let me fucking check to see if maybe the threads are dirty. So if I can just use them all the same bolt, that'd be better. Yeah, I think these threads are a little dirty, but yeah, I got my final push rod length. So the intake side is going to be at 8.225, and then exhaust is going to be at 8.200. So I believe that will be my final push rod. I will be ordering those soon. So we're almost there. Other than the push rods, only thing left is to get my fucking barbell in. Down here, there's not a barbell. I need to get my timing cover on. Or not timing cover, but the rear main cover. I need to get the rear main cover seal put on the cover. And then I need to get the keyway cut out for that harmonic balancer. Other than that, this thing is almost ready to drop back in. Fuck, actually, fuck, I just remembered I gotta fucking figure out the nuts on these main studs, because I need to get some nuts for my fucking windage tray. I forgot. So, that's another dilemma I'm gonna have to figure out. But I'm gonna finish cleaning this up, getting everything ready, because I gotta go drop off these stupid studs. I have to go take them, return them so I can get my money back. Because that's like $70 right there that I can get back. It's just wasted at this point. But I'll tap back in with it. There's some more updates here in a second. Yo, we're back. Back again. Checking back in from the last time I left off. So I didn't feel like making hella small little videos. I'm just gonna pack this all into one video. So last I left off, I believe I was checking the pushrod length and stuff and figuring out the bolt situation and all that shit. Figuring out that those studs were a waste of money. So today I finally got my pushrods. Ordered them, ended up ordering them. And they came like in 2 days. They came super quick. Got these Mama Jammas. You know what I'm saying? 2 different lengths. Ended up ordering, let's see if this focuses here. 8.225 and then 8.200 on this one. So 2 different sizes, and then I also ordered these are supposed to be for the goddamn windage tray, so hopefully they fit. I think they're gonna fit for sure. They should. I like went online and like did the whole like what size are the main studs and trying to like figure out what size like nut. It was a pain in the ass kind of, but I'm hoping those are the ones, because the last ones I got, I wasted like $50 on them. I didn't get back, so I'm about to go in there right now. Oh yeah, also did just drop off my balancer. Remember my harmonic balancer situation debacle, fucking getting the keyway cut. So I just dropped it off at another machine shop. He says he can get it done. He was just kind of like tripping out because he said he doesn't know if it's supposed to go in a certain spot or not. So which I don't think it does, because it doesn't have any timing marks on it or anything. So I never seen any LS balancer that has timing stuff on it really. So he said he's gonna call me in the morning, but for sure gonna let me know. They're gonna get it done no matter what anyways, so just gotta wait for that. But anyways, that's pretty much gonna be the last thing. As long as these fucking nuts fit on that windage tray for the main studs, as long as they fit, should work. So if I can get those nuts work and I can get that windage tray on, then I'll be able to put on the fucking what's the name thing? God, why can't I think right now? Maybe because I'm fucking stoned. But I gotta put on the windage tray and then the oil pickup tube, and then I might just measure up, see how much space the oil pickup tube has. And I'll probably just clean it out and whatnot, get it ready to put on. I'm not gonna put it on yet because I can't really put the oil pan on until I put the engine and bolt it up to the trans, because I need space to be able to bolt up the flex plate to the torque converter, and I can't really do it without having the oil pan on there, so or having it off. So yeah, I'm gonna get up in there and do it right now. My dad's coming, so be right back. So I finally got all the rockers in. I got the motor mounts on. Got the idler on. Put my water pump on. ARP. Water pump's on. Ready to get my balancer back. Other side's on. It's looking like it's almost ready to rock and roll. Hell yeah, I can't wait, man. Can't wait to get that balancer back. I talked to my guy Rick Toon. He said I can bring in my ECU. All I gotta do is just bring in the ECU. He'll upload a bass tune on it, so I won't have to worry about bringing the car to him. He'll just upload the ECU, then I'll be able to start it and run it. Do the little initial break-in tune. Do that for 10 minutes. And then get this shit tuned up. Well, I'm gonna run it for 10 minutes at 2500 RPM. Break it in. And then shut it off, let it cool down completely. Then do an oil change and filter change. Fill it back up with braking oil. Then drive for 500 miles. And then do another oil filter change. And I will be doing a regular oil change, and it should be ready after that. But it's almost there. It's almost ready to drop in. I honestly want to wait till I get the balancer back to drop it in, because I don't want to have to put the balancer on while the engine's in the car. So hopefully the dude I dropped it off to today calls me tomorrow and lets me know that they can get it done. Pretty much, hopefully, I'm hoping it gets done tomorrow, because I want to damn near get this engine in by the weekend, hopefully. That's my goal, so we'll see. See what happens. So I'm just gonna finish trying to like put some little small stuff on, get a little shit ready, and I'll be putting this video together until I think I get the engines pretty much ready to drop in. I think as far as right now, I think this is a good stopping point, and then I can make a new video when I'm finally dropping the engine. So till then, I will be checking back in.